痛いのは嫌なので防御力に気を福りしたいと思います。I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense, or BOFURI is licensed and produced by Funimation. Studios Silverlink Networks, ATX, ABC, Tokyo MX, TVA, and BS11. Based on the works by Yumika. Please support the official release. Hello YouTube, Jack here with more BOFURI episode 11, unfortunately, because that means it's the second to last episode. No. God, I hope this gets a sequel. In any case, today we have the long-awaited battle between Maple Tree and Flame Emperor. Well, not the entire guild, but, you know, Maple and the sisters versus pretty much the only three people of importance in Flame Emperor. Well, I guess there's also the split sword dude. He had a better name than that, but I forgot it. Yeah, I mean, he's over there too, but literally unimportant, so yeah. The long-awaited battle. I'm still sticking to my prediction that Maple is gonna win against Flame Emperor. Also because that would allow us to see more of Mii's cute side. Which is adorable, might I add. But ultimately lose out against the Holy Sword. If not in a direct confrontation, then just score-wise or whatever. Because kind of be too extreme if they were just to win against all the strongest guilds right off the bat, you know, no competition going forward or whatever. And with that, yeah, this battle now. Really looking forward to it, even if it's not all of Maple Tree, because I seriously want to see them fight as a team at some point. That, and I want to see Maple do kinetic bombardment. That'd be fun too. For now though, this will have to suffice. Sounds so downgrading. In any case, in 3, 2, 1, go. Her attacks are always called Flame, which is like the weirdest thing to me. Go figure. No, you're surprised, even if you don't want to admit it. It's the kind of thing where, like, you know, the part of you there is there that knows that this is gonna happen, but you still don't want to see it confirmed whatsoever. Somehow, the first second of Maple with black hair there, I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, right, that's her normal hair color. I don't know why even, like, somehow the episode started off with her blonde and that completely overrode everything in my brain. Oh hey, he's there too. The sword dude. Stowed away in the corner with some credits on top of his face. See that? I want team battle. Against a serious opponent. Not some, you know, mob boss that any one of them could take on individually. By the way, I love the fact that this game has, like, skills and whatnot that can change your hair color. For whatever reason, but, you know, with Maple's blonde and Kazumi's white hair. Well, good job not instantly dying from that, I guess. Because they have 0 defense. Ooh! Well, she's got her cover move, though. So it's just the effect, but not necessarily any damage. She's just gonna knock her back all the time. It would be quite problematic, yeah. Since they can bind her, and I don't know if that actually prevents her from using cover move. Well, the knockback doesn't really work if they're standing behind her. Giant turtle, I love it so much somehow. Damn, that's some bombardment though. And I guess you can use them to intercept. Well, those would be most effective. In fact, it shouldn't even take that many. Damn, they're going all out on her. That's a lot, yep. You want to talk after throwing that many attacks, like, no big deal or whatever. Plus, apparently you can just indefinitely recover MP too. Well, partially yeah, but... Again, cannon fodder. What's with the giant explosion? the slow running. Seriously though, what's a cannon fodder trying to do here? And how many potions you got? I realize she's the healer, but still. Yeah, you're kinda using up a lot. If they're just gonna go for your shield, since I guess you can't turn it off. The skill is inbound in the, the shield after all. Dang. I mean, she's going like alone against all of them, which is pretty freaking monsterish. Is she the strongest Lance though? Damn. I guess it makes sense that she's got some aces up her sleeve too. Stuff like that makes me wonder if she's like has to know the incarnation from the top of her head. Like, I mean, I guess it's similar to pulling off a combo move in a game if you have to know the combo. Dang, got an attack in. Yeah, but they can buy time with that, even if it doesn't work. Any minute now. Any second would be better. I love how like all of the noises, the voices and so on is just muted in the background. Oh, it's doing damage, what do you know? Did it get dark, or is it just like the saturation? Let's hope, yeah. Somewhat. Though in the end, you were somewhat useless. I mean, they helped out in the beginning with the traps and like whenever she got bound, but it happened a lot now too, and she kind of did get out of it. Because she might not have been fine on her own, but still. But here's the demon? I guess. By the way, the animation is somehow spectacular. Oh no, never mind, the mecha. It's still great. Like, yeah. Time to go on the attack, I guess. Those faces. I mean, they're appropriate, but I'm so not expecting it to see from their side. Aw, poor them. Yeah, chew on this. God damn, the animation's really great. I've never really commented on it because I guess some part of me just took it for granted, but look at this! It's gorgeous! There's no way you can beat that. Well, one of them anyway. Well, I guess that's better than being killed. Also, she can fly. That's so unfair. It should take longer to say than Inferno, but whatever. And yeah, gotta save me if nothing else. Oh, poor them! How do you beat Maple in all seriousness, though? How do you beat that? The sacrifice! I mean, it's not like they're dead for good, but still. Well, that had to happen eventually, without Misery there to back you up. Damn! Self-destruct, that's a nice attack. And I dig the blue flames. Again, it looks gorgeous. Did it though? Nope, there's like animated. Yep, that rubble. That didn't see it. I feel so sorry. I mean, you kind of wiped out the entire guild now, so. Did someone snatch it in the meantime? Wait, you can't do that? Face? Like, all that for nothing kind of face. Well, that's just unfair to those guilds who've been set up next to Flame Emperor. And I guess some spies there. Makes sense. And alone. Yes! That was a close one. How did you know that? Oh, yeah, she didn't even know that she survived. Eh. Oh, poor her. Oh, me's a treasure. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, you at least managed to put a bit of a halt to them, even if you didn't get their ore per se. Okay. I mean, you could have gone after some of the, like, middle ranked skills. Really? You're gonna leave your base with that little defense? In all fairness, though, people who go all for the attack points shouldn't be that rare, right? It's more like Maple's the rare one with the all-out defense. And of course, like, all her crazy skills. Disintegrate! Oh no! Oh, please just jump down. Yes! In real life, yeah. Not gonna... Not gonna hurt one bit. Yeah, just drop in. Not quite the kinetic bombardment I was hoping for, but close enough, eh? Oh, the people who died for good, eh? I mean, a great many of them anyway. Except for Maple Tree, you know. Yeah, I mean, you don't expect a single person to take out Flame Emperor, though. Yeah, it's normal to root for the underdog. Yeah, I suppose you could also run into one that has already been stolen. So you're actually going after the Holy Sword? Well, like, anyone in the top 10 would have a, like, nice collection of orbs at this point. He did say that. Well, for today, right? I forgot how long the event actually lasts. Really? You're gonna make a full-on parade here? Well, not parade, but you get the idea, like, all lined up. Just for the walkway. Well, it could be taken the wrong way. But yeah, your lot seem to be eager to go. You might have already wasted too much time. Well, you lot are in no position to talk about just for... Well, I would say that's quite a lot of you to assume, but we've seen him back it up so far. So they're all there though, right? You don't have anyone out there who could sneak their, snatch their orb. I really thought the episode was gonna end there. I mean, it's close to ending, but still. Well, makes sense to have, like, the sweet tool over there. Yeah, not like me would be the only one to come up with that idea. They've got more great shields. Yeah, they are here too, still. That's a thing? You don't get to talk about tough cookies though if you're like literally all taking on more than one. Ironically, except for Pain. Not the time to be looking away though. Going all out now? Multi-teleport? Oh no. Sort of judgment, eh? But there you have it! Someone getting a serious hit in. Seeing as they didn't show her dying at the very end, though, kinda has me suspecting that she will survive. Wasn't there something about surviving at 1 HP? Like one skill she had or something? At least once, I'm not sure. Like the entire time I said that they wouldn't really be able to go up against Holy Sword. But they're on the defense, very much so, mind you. Even against just the top 4 players of their guild. Dang, it's strange to see Maple Tree on the losing end, though. So far, Maple has not used, demon form at all She's just Predator, but... And, of course the machine god thing, but not the demon yet. I love a turtle flying off into the sunset. So much, somehow. Okay, the chat. Up, real quick. Nope, that was too far. The Watcher of the Maple Tree Threat Part 3, Fortress Base. Hey, Pain's finally on the move. What now? What's gonna happen? Dude, I can't take my eyes off this. Dying early was a blessing after all. Well, I guess if you get to spy from the outside, that's nice. Mad props to the wizard who camped me so I could watch this action unfold. You guys are seriously depressing. I love this chat so much. What? Think you're too good to cheer for Maple? No, you go Maple. Oh, I love the chat. So, this episode was bloody awesome. First we had the entire freaking fight with Flame Emperor, which kind of lived up to the hype. I mean, of course it was only like the top 3 of them. Which, by the way, take that into consideration. Flame Emperor was 2nd in the ranking. Don't know if they still are. Like, I know they showed the leaderboard, but there's way too much going on that to really read all of it. And, Maple was kind of able to take on their top 3 on her own. Meanwhile, you have the top 4 of Holy Sword taking on the entirety of the Maple Tree by themselves. God damn it! Yeah, anyway, the battle with Flame Emperor was pretty freaking great, and I've said before that I'm loving this anime more than I perhaps should. In a certain way, like a lot of people lashed onto that in the comments. I'm not saying this in any negative way, it's just, in a certain way, this anime is what should be a run-of-the-mill anime, isn't it? You have basically an action slice of life show here, when you think about it. There's no real threats, there's no greater scheme of things, there are no villains. Which, just internalize that for a second, there are no villains. How easy would it have been to just make either Pain or me some asshole villain whom you absolutely do not want to see win? In that case, the entire battle here would have shifted from wanting to see Maple Tree win to not wanting to see Pain win, for example. It would kind of shift the goal. What I'm saying is, you could have easily made one of them an asshole villain just for the sake of having a villain, but we don't. They are just sort of rivals. Like, we already established me is adorable, so that immediately eradicates any ill will you could possibly hold towards her. And we have not seen anywhere near enough from Pain, but just going from the guild with Frederica and the speed dude, they have so far done 2 ambushes, one on Sally and one on their guild. And again, none of these are really asshole moves. They are valid strategies, so I can't fault them for that or anything. But yeah, what I was gonna say about this anime sort of being better than it has any right to be, when I think about it, it's... Again, I read a little bit of the manga before that lasted me like the first 4 episodes or something like that. And I enjoyed it thoroughly, so I was looking forward to the anime. But the quality is really good too. The soundtracks are likable, even if they have like 3 songs that they keep playing over and over again. But the animations are great too. I had a few scenes where I could clearly see CGI being used for, the boss monsters or the the players. I distinctly remember it from Sally fighting the fish monster boss thing in like the early episodes, episode 2 or 3, whatever it was. There you could see some CGI in between, but other than that, the whole fight with the flamethrower thing looked gorgeous somehow. Not the highest level I've ever seen, and I'm not comparing it to, like, say, Kyoto Animation or anything here, but just, well, I'm gonna say it, Sword Art Online, Alicization, the last arc we had. And I'm saying this purely in levels of animation, because I realize there's a lot of hate going around for Sword Art Online, and I don't want to go there right now, but they have freaking gorgeous animation, and you can't take that away from them. And just given the general setting, I kind of have to compare them, because, you know, I have seen many people in the comments so far at least mentioning Sword Art Online, because whenever you're dealing with this online game thing, it just happens. You have to mention Sword Art. You see people mentioning Sword Art Online at some point. And if I have to compare them at some point, I might as well do it about something that I feel it's fair to compare them, which is animation. But even so, this should be a casual, have some fun anime, but I'm loving it so goddamn much. And Holy Sword lived up to the hype as well. I was somewhat afraid they were gonna, you know, make it a joke that to somehow win without a serious threat, but no, not at all. Pain, especially if he gets backup from all the others of his guild, well, all the others, you know, the other 3 who are worth mentioning. It's so freaking terrifying. He's got a hit in on Maple, like a damage dealing hit, 2 actually. And that's a first, a serious first anyway. We've seen Maple take damage before, but it's always sort of in this casual way, like back with the Hydra and the Flame Cage with me. Goddammit, me is just too adorable. And the self-destruct thing was also so amazing. The blue flames and everything. It looked gorgeous. I know I keep saying that, but still. Kudos, you know, kudos. Credit where credit is due. I was gonna like mix the two and it just sounds wrong, so I aborted mission halfway through. Next episode is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna look something up real quick. What was the studio again that's doing this? My anime list there. I do hope it gets a higher rating by the end. Right now it's sitting at a comfy 7.46. And there are, I hope, people like me who rate animes only after they are done, and this helps it bump up a little, if nothing else. So anyway, Studio, Silver Link. Yeah, they've got some stuff. Got a lot of good stuff, actually. I do hope they get a sequel, is basically what I'm trying to say here. Like, just looking at Silver Link, I don't think they have any sort of main projects that would take up most of their focus. With, you know, that keeps pumping out sequels or spin-offs or whatever. Most of them seem to have run their course at some point or another, or are already long over. In that sense, I suppose it's not too unreasonable to hope for a sequel. If they've got the free time for it, but at the same time they don't seem to have a lot of sequels going on. Just looking at the general roster here. There's a lot of animes I really love from them though, looking through it. But other than a selected few that have multiple sequels, it's kinda One can only hope, I guess. Anyway, all for now, and I'll see you guys in the final. Until then, bye.